Hi there! In this video, we're going to continue with common cognitive distortions in eating disorders, going over magnification and minimization, emotional reasoning, and feeling out of control. If you missed parts 1 or 2, check the links in the description below this video, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of the next video in the series and all of the other education I have coming your way. Continuing with our cognitive distortions, we have magnification or catastrophizing. Have you ever heard the expression making a mountain out of a molehill? Well, that's exactly what magnification is, making a huge deal out of something relatively insignificant. For example, what if I never stop gaining weight? Along with all or nothing thinking, magnification makes extremes out of things that occur. Realistically, you're not going to continue to gain weight forever. Your body has biofeedback mechanisms that kick in when you're nourished and listening to your hunger and fullness cues. But it can sure feel like something is a bigger deal than it is when you're in that tunnel vision of what's important at the moment. Step back and look at the whole picture. Along these lines is minimization, which often relates to minimizing accomplishments or positive things. This is similar to disqualifying the positive, but can also minimize negatives in order to rationalize something that you want. For example, skipping a meal isn't that big of a deal. Minimization can inaccurately justify a belief. In the example of skipping a meal, well, if it was the only time it ever happened, sure, it's not a big deal. But if you're already restricting or malnourished or you're skipping meals on a regular basis, not only would that be unhealthy physically, but it's continuing to allow this behavior to continue. Both magnification and minimization take things out of context and make a bigger or smaller deal out of them than they should be. These distortions are especially helpful to have an unbiased help of a mental health professional sort through and learn how to reframe. Emotional reasoning is when we believe our emotions are the truth. Feelings are just that, they're feelings. They're not objective facts. For example, we feel stupid, so we must be stupid despite getting a good grade. Or we feel fat, so we must be fat despite being at a healthy weight. Or we feel guilty for eating something, therefore we did something bad despite honoring our hunger cues. So let's get some things straight. Feelings are valid, but they should not be taken out of the context of reality. Look at the facts. It can be hard when you're deeply feeling something, but as with many of the other distortions, it helps to be able to take yourself out of the situation and look at the big picture, or have someone else help you look at the facts. Feelings are not bad, and you don't have to stay stuck in them. Feeling out of control is another common distortion where we see ourselves as helpless or a victim of circumstances. Either we feel like completely giving up, or we try too hard to control something, such as food, in attempts to feel in control of our life. For example, my roommate won't let me sleep, my grades are dropping, I don't know what I want to do for a job, my boyfriend's mad at me for nothing, but I can control what I eat. No one has complete control in life. It's just not possible. But we can control how we react in situations. You can control how you respond to what someone says or does. You can control everyday tasks like what you choose to wear or if you choose to go to class. Controlling food won't change divorce, bad grades, natural disasters, losing a loved one, or anything else. It just gives you a bad relationship with food. Controlling something is a coping skill to get out of our head, to not have to think about whatever's bothering us. But it doesn't solve the problem. Quick tip. Many people over or undereat as a way to regulate emotion. While it serves that short-term purpose of numbing oneself or feeling so hungry or stuffed you can't focus on anything else, it won't fix that underlying issue. When the numb feeling goes away and the thoughts are still going to be there, causing a cycle of using food or other means of numbing like drugs and alcohol to avoid the sober reality of that situation. To stop, you need to take care of your body physically by eating normal meals and snacks and not abusing substances, and emotionally by processing those thoughts and emotions. Therapy is a big help with processing difficult thoughts in a safe space and learning to use better coping skills that can help you deal with stressors in a non-harmful way. In the fourth and final video, we're going to be covering distortions of should statements, labeling, and personalization. I'll see you next time.